So that's good enough to get these things cleaned up. Let's run through, get them cleaned with some water and degreaser, both mirrors, and then I'm gonna do this windshield cowl piece as well. Get them all cleaned up, and then we can slap down some trim coat. So those pieces need to be 100% dry before we apply that trim coat. In the meantime, let's go ahead and we can slap on some taillights. I have two sets of tails, one OEM set and then like a blacked out smoked looking set. So I'm gonna try both, see what looks better on this car. We're definitely gonna go with the smoked ones. I may do like the red out that people do on the stock ones, and I think that would look sick against the smoked housing. But it looks like before we put these tails on, there is this trim piece that goes here. Unfortunately, that piece is still chrome, so I need to either paint it or wrap it. Let's go grab it and check it out. Whole back of this thing is pretty much buttoned up. Taillights are in. Now, of course, we still need the window in, but damn, it's all tying together. It's all really, really coming together, and I'm digging it. Let's go ahead and get these pieces trim coated so we can let it cure, assemble everything, get the mirror caps back on, and get the mirrors on the car. You guys just saw how big of a difference that trim coat made. So out of this 10 pack, I used one wipe on both mirrors and on that windshield cowl as well. If you use it correctly, which is really, really easy to use, just make sure your part's not wet, and you cannot get it wet for, I think it's about an hour after you apply it. Do not get it wet. Stuff works amazing, and it does last guaranteed 200 washes. I've used this stuff a billion times on every other car that I own, and definitely holds up. Pretty cheap on Amazon or at Walmart. I'll link it down in the description box below. Let's let it cure on these mirrors, get them reassembled, get them on the car. At first I thought this black on the mirror itself was painted, because you can't use that trim coat on painted parts, of course. After 2 seconds of looking at it, I realized that it's not painted. Went ahead, trim coated those two. Other than a few tiny little minor or major fixes of the wide body kit, the whole body of this thing is pretty much done, of course, except for the glass. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull it outside for the first time since we got her sprayed. And the first day it's actually not raining, and kind of take a look at it and see how she looks. I think it turned out so freaking nice. Sheesh, it's beautiful. She's definitely came a long way since we got her, but she still has such a long ways to go. Next big thing for this car, of course, is going to be a new fresh set of wheels. Super excited for that. It's gonna be the biggest game changer of them all. And then whenever we get those window moldings in for the quarter glass, we can go ahead, drop this thing off at a windshield place and have those 4 windows installed into this thing, and then we can actually drive it, because right now it's a little bit chilly inside whipping around with no windows. Earlier I was pretty disappointed with how this thing was coming out, just because the wide body fitment. I know with a little bit more work we can get her buttoned up, looking nice, looking right, especially with a new set of wheels, which may or may not be happening tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Gonna wrap it up right here. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow.